Hello everyone and welcome to continued coverage of the Super Mario Odyssey World Peace Open right here on the GSA Twitch channel. I am the AC Money alongside G-Man, and we are in for a treat as we watch the former world record holder Stravos96, the top seed in this tournament, taking on one of our two qualifying tournament winners, XylexSR. G-Man, this should be a good one.
Yeah, it should definitely be interesting. Obviously, Strav has been playing a lot of World Peace at the top level, grinding for 111, so should definitely see some exciting gameplay.
What does Xylex need to do to pull the upset here?
Honestly, it's more of about Strav just making a lot of big mistakes than Xylex catching up. Because obviously it's such a big PB gap, you know, over almost 10 minutes. So it's mostly just Strav gonna have to go for a bunch of stuff, maybe miss some stuff, maybe meme around. And then maybe Xylex has a chance, but we'll see.
I take it Stravos is going to keep his foot on the gas here. Obviously a heavy favorite coming into this match, but you know, you don't want to let your opponent get too into it, and I think I've seen a lot of instances of runners just sticking to their comfort factor of keeping their foot on the gas rather than, you know, playing down to their opponent.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like Strav is probably just gonna play it safe, you know, not do his normal 111 kind of strats. And he'll probably be able to pull something out. But yeah, runners are probably gonna start any second now. We're just waiting on Xylex. We believe she's AFK.
I just saw her in the chat a second ago. Well, in any event, let us know who you're rooting for in the chat. Hopefully we get a good race here. I did not happen to catch the last race between Luke's Woo and 04 Dude, but I hope that was a good race. And we do have at least 2 additional races coming down the pipe later. Saren, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw that there was an 8 p.m. race today.
On the calendar, all I'm seeing is the Dilly P versus Azharko's race at 4 p.m. and then the Speed SMO Hey There race at 6 p.m.
Alright, I swear I saw on the graphic last night when Saren was signing off that there was an 8 p.m. race tonight, but I could be mistaken. In any event, should be 2 really good 6 p.m. got canceled. Thank you. So we got 2 additional races after this one today, so make sure you stick around for the remainder of the day to catch all of this exciting Super Mario Odyssey action. Looks like the runners are just about ready to go.
And also, just to give some... Sorry, wait, what?
No. I was just saying that Xylex is back.
Alright, so just to give some perspective, Strav is #1 seed in this entire tournament, whereas Xylex is the 32nd seed. Whoever wins this match is going to go up against Mulan in round 2. Because Mulan ended up pulling an upset over Jambo in the last race. I mean, not the last race, but yesterday's race. So, yeah, runners are getting started now.
Well, we are underway. As we mentioned earlier, Xylex was one of our 2 runners that advanced in the qualifying tournament. We had 46 entrants to this World Peace Open. 30 runners, based on their PBs, automatically got into the single elimination. And the next 16 runners had to go through the qualifying tournament, where we took 2 competitors. Speed SMO took first in that really intense qualifying final, and Xylex actually snuck into the second spot at the very end. It was a really exciting qualifying final. Now Xylex with her opportunity, but having to face the former world record holder Stravos. Let's see how this goes.
So, obviously in Cap Kingdom, there's not really going to be much lead changes here. I'd say Strav probably has about a 2-second lead now, maybe less. Actually, it seems like they're basically tied.
Yep. The difference is just frames at this point. And really, the only difference is not even in movement, but just looks like Stravos is a little quicker on the draw to skip the cutscenes, and that's the difference so far. But I mean, we're a minute into an hour-plus race, so it's not.
Yeah. Also, I do believe Xylex is on the physical version of the game, which does lose, I believe, a second in Cap Kingdom alone.
Okay. Oh, missing left side. Stravos gets it.
Yeah, that's a pretty big time loss from Xylex. Gonna have to back it up by backflipping on that little slope there.
Yeah,
Gets
really
into the top arena.
That's really the only place where you can lose any significant amount of time in this game. Well, Stravos on the wire with a 202. It's a great Cap Kingdom for Stravos. Xylex with some work to do down the stretch.
Yeah, already about a 10-second difference.
Oh, Xylex correcting us that she's been on digital since November.
Oh, okay. Alright. Must have just missed it.
You can see the game knowledge by Stravos. He knows exactly when to skip those cutscenes, and that saves more time than you'd think. You can see Xylex is a little bit slower.
Yeah, sometimes when you're playing, it's kind of like you just assume that cutscenes are, just you don't really have to pay attention, but knowing where cutscenes are matters, because sometimes you're just like be in the middle of a cutscene and then you're like, oh, I forgot to skip, and then you lose like 2 seconds. So I've had that happen to me a few times. Strav not going for DSS, the safe strat, makes sense. I assume Xylex is not going to go for it as well, and she doesn't.
Yeah, no need to be a hero here.
Alright, let's see Stravos.
I've seen it twisted duck. A couple runners do go for it. I mean, I think that's not unreasonable to expect Stravos to go for that in one of his later matches, but obviously the nearly 10-minute advantage on Xylex's PB, I would suspect that Stravos is not going to go for some of the more risky strats.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the race, obviously I believe Strav is not going to, do the most advanced strats because there is a big PB gap here. So if he just does, most of the safe strats, gets them decently well, then he shouldn't really have too much of a problem.
I know this is, way further down the line, but has anyone hit 2DSS in a world record run yet?
Yeah, Tyrone actually, before he got 111, I believe he got like a 112.02 or something that had 2DSS.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that was actually pretty recent, like 2 weeks ago.
I don't foresee it becoming a mandatory strat for a while. It seems like it's really unreliable.
I mean, Tyrone actually has seen a lot of consistency. If you've been watching his streams, he does sometimes go for it just randomly in his runs. And he does, like, get it surprisingly consistently.
Stravos missing chest flip.
Like, especially for him, I could see it becoming a strat within, like, maybe the next year. And that's crazy.
Xylex low bob with that cliffside moon. But she's just about done. All things considered, hanging with Stravos. This is a good time to remind you that the World Peace Open is sponsored by the Urban Arts Partnership. We are teaming up with the Urban Arts Partnership to provide scholarships for underprivileged kids to start careers in game design, building up really important programming skills. I know I've mentioned this in the past, but I am a big endorser of, teaching kids programming skills early. That's just going to get them a really good head start in life and you know, with kids, it's really easy to get them to transition into that with video games, because, you know, most kids like video games. So exclamation point UAP in the chat to find out how you can help out. As we see Stravos onto Sand Kingdom. One of the quicker kingdoms in any percent, but this is where it starts to take a little bit of time in World Peace because we have several multi-moons to grab here.
Yeah, and there's also, I believe there's going to be a slight route deviation between the two runners. I believe XylexSR is going to go for the beginner route, which involves getting to the Jaxi ruins in daytime sand, whereas...
but she misses the bird. She's going to have to go for backup.
That's unfortunate. And then Strav is going to be doing the advanced route, which involves getting to the ruins in night sand. And in daytime sand, just going instantly to the IP. So grabbing this checkpoint, that's how we know he's doing the advanced route. And looks like he's about to do one of the IP tricks. Assuming he's just going to do... Oh, he's going for the skip. Alright. That's an interesting choice.
Can he get it? Looking good so far.
He is going for the skip. This does save about 40 seconds to IP clip if done first try. But having a little bit of trouble. Oh no, falling down.
And now he's going to have to go for the backup strat, which you can see XylexSR... Oh, or I take that back. Stravos is going for it again.
XylexSR getting it like third try. That was pretty good.
Quickly.
Stravos really gonna have to bring this back.
This is what you're talking about. Stravos losing a lot of time here. And if he has to... Oh, wait a minute. I think he might have it.
He just has to backflip and land at the very top.
Oh, he's got it.
Nice. That still definitely saved time over regular IP. The fall off was pretty unfortunate, but it definitely still saved time, and he's still going to take the lead by a pretty decent margin. So I see XylexSR is, she's actually going to do the advanced round, I'm pretty sure, but she's getting that 2D moon that you wouldn't get normally instead of the bird moon, because she missed that at the very beginning.
Well, Stravos finishing off Harriet pretty quickly. We'll see if XylexSR can reciprocate. She's going up to Harriet right now.
Alright, so Strav entering Night Sand. It also kind of bothers me that you can't really skip any of these like major cutscenes. Like, there's this huge cutscene of the pyramid being lifted, but for some reason you can't skip that, but you can skip the one after. It's really weird. So you have to go through like about 30 seconds of just cutscenes before you can actually move. But he's gonna warp instantly to his checkpoint to do the bullet bill movement here. So he's going to grab this pillar moon first, and then he's going to grab the block moon right here.
Solid movement.
And then he's going to try to go for the bullet bill juggling strategy, where he's going to use this bullet bill to break the cage, and then use the other bullet bill to grab the moon, and then take it to the luggage moon. So yeah, that looks good.
This is not pre-recorded, Lord TGS. This is live.
Yeah, that was very solid bullet bill movement right there.
Yeah, great maneuver there by Stravos.
And now he's going to be entering this ice cave, where he just has to do some movement to the Goombas here to get the Goomba moon, and then probably going to go for the fast bullet bill captures to get to the Knuckle-Tech Arena.
Well, things looking really good for Stravos so far.
Yeah, the ice mechanics in this game are really interesting because you saw what he did. Normally, you wouldn't be able to keep speed if you just, like, roll cancel straight. But on ice, pretty much all the physics are gone, and you could roll cancel wherever you want, and still keep speed.
XylexSR able to get that double moon with the bullet bill. She is not going to juggle. Oh, she
is, but she's going to go for a safer strategy.
Yeah, smart call.
Yeah, still save time, pretty sure.
Yeah. Really solid movement there by XylexSR.
And got both of the fast bullet bill captures on Strav's side. Ground pounding a little too early, so he has to dive into the arena. And so now Strav's in Knuckle Tech. Got the first phase done already.
XylexSR heading into the ice.
There's not really much you could do to speed up this fight. You sort of just have to wait for him to move his hand around.
Yeah, but it obviously helps if you're able to get the hand on the first capture, or get the capture on the first hand stomp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
XylexSR not too far behind. She's going to be heading to this fight in just a second. As long as she doesn't take that.
Oh no. The bullet bill ended up hitting the like little flame circle thrower thing, and that made the bullet bill crash, and she wasn't able to capture it.
Thankfully, it doesn't lose too much time because she's just right there.
Yeah, thankfully there's a checkpoint right there, so it doesn't lose more than like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, Stravos all done with the Knuckle Tech fight. XylexSR heading there herself. Missing the bullet bill. There you go. Great recovery.
And so as Strav is finishing out Knuckle Tech, XylexSR is starting it. And Strav is going to be entering Lake. Missed that ice, but got a second try. You want to make sure that the hand lands in the ice, because that's the only way that you can capture it.
Taking the safe way around to get the punch. So far, so good. She's on phase 3.
I'm actually interested to see what Strav is going to do in Lake, because I know there is a harder route in Lake that only top runners do, which involves Zipper Dram as well as Lake Clip, but it's way harder, so I'm curious to see if Strav is going to go for that.
Great finish there by XylexSR. Now let's see what round he goes for.
Alright, so he's just going to do the normal beginner 90% route, which just involves getting the spoon and then doing Rango at the very end, like normal.
And nothing too fancy. I didn't expect that he would be going for Lake Clip here. XylexSR saying she's about plus 34.
So Strav entering Rango. I'd say this is one of the easier Breathals, just because of the setup that you can do, like Strav is doing right now. If you backflip on him as soon as he starts jumping and then ground pound through the middle of him, then you're pretty much guaranteed to hit him every single time, as Strav just did right there. So it's a pretty easy boss fight. Gets the multi-moon. Done with Lake. Just like that.
Yep. Pretty easily through. He's gonna warp back to the beginning. Meanwhile, Xylex a full kingdom behind now. Obviously, late kingdom, one of the faster kingdoms in the game. So, I take that back. Not a different round. Good recovery to get up to the ledge there.
Strav's going to be entering Wooded right now, where we're probably going to see a few tricks at the beginning. Probably going to see a gate skip and then a tower skip, which should be pretty cool to see. And like Strav, Xylex is just doing the regular lake route, nothing too fancy.
Yeah, I didn't expect fanciness in this kingdom from either runner. Honestly, I don't even expect too much fanciness at the final because I don't think this route even loses that much time. Because if I'm not mistaken, you do have to beat Rango for world peace, correct?
Yeah, you always do.
Solid first two moons from Stravos, that's to be expected.
And then he's going to go up here to this nut clip moon, where in any percent you would do a bunch of out of bounds movement, but in world peace, he's going to use nut clip to skip this lever cutscene that you would normally have to go through, and just instantly go to the other side of the map.
Which is precisely what he does. Careful, got it.
Really scary camera there, but
right?
Got it.
Xylex finishing up Rango. She's all done with Lake and is going to head to Wooded.
Ooh, the swag poison jump. That was pretty cool to see. You can jump on a very precise spot on the poison right there if you buffer your triple jump there, and you don't take any damage, and it saves a little bit. Going for FRS right here. Gets the triple jump.
Yep.
Let's see if he gets the part 2, which is the tower skip.
We've seen a couple close tower skips so far, but for the most part, these runners have this down.
Interesting setup, using a cat vault to get speed.
Yeah, that was interesting. Actually, kind of a little bit of blind movement.
Yeah, but made it work.
The first time.
So Xylex about to, not sure what she's gonna do. She might just end up opening the lever normally, but we'll see.
A little trouble getting up there.
Goes for nut clip, but I don't think that clips in.
Yeah, no.
So gonna have to use this lever here. It loses about like 8 seconds, I believe, because you have to wait for the lever cutscene, and you also have to use this up route to climb up here to this nut.
It's in the ground pound, but otherwise pretty clean.
Strav using these rocket flowers to get to this side where he's gonna do very fast climb movement. Damn.
Wow, awesome. One shot, no problem.
Crazy movement.
First try.
Basically just shot it out the wall and then instantly uncaptured. That was really cool. Wow, that was insane movement from Strav right there. Those 2 moons. So now he's gonna have to shoot these targets. Let's see if he gets it first try.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. He's crazy. This whole post-Spewer section has been insane so far.
Yeah, he's putting on a clinic in the Wooded Kingdom. Even
And
Saren
Xylex.
impressed.
Yeah, XylexSR also getting Flower Roadscape. Let's see if she can get Towerscape.
Oh, I think she might. Okay, I'm sorry. She's good. She's
Interesting camera. No speed. Still lands. Okay,
Alright,
I think it's fine.
Oh.
A little bit scary, but she still makes it.
Well, Stravos onto the Torque Drift fight. He's not going to have any problems with this. Xylex fighting Spewer.
There are actually a few strats that have been recently discovered for Torque Drift that save a little bit. Basically, like, for the second and third phases, you could, like, hit the first bomb, like, instantly, instead of waiting for the blocks to reappear. It saves a little bit. So, Strav getting the fast nut boy. So yeah, he's gonna extend here, and then he's just gonna instantly hit that first bomb.
Torque Drift not particularly difficult casually, but for these runners, it will be no issue.
So going for the same thing, getting the bomb first try again. Very good torque drift on Strav's side.
Excellent shot. Xylex gonna go for the shot. Needing 2 hits, but she's up first try.
Honestly, I'm curious to see what the torque drift split for Strav's run is, because that looked like virtually perfect from what I saw. This whole Wooded has been really good in general.
He doesn't have splits on. Darn. I guess I could find out this way.
Strav saying that this split was probably 411 or so, and his gold is 409. That's kind of crazy that it was only about, it was 2 seconds off gold, but it looked pretty much perfect in my eyes.
Yeah,
That's just
Stravos
how
hasn't
those...
uploaded any PBs on YouTube for a while. That's how I was trying to check. Xylex is off to face Torque Drift. Not that far behind, actually.
Yeah, only about 2 to 3 minutes, I'd say, on Xylex's side. And considering that Strav is on a decent run...
Okay, that was interesting.
Interesting cloud movement on Strav's side.
First phase of Bowser done. First
Got
phase of
the-
Torque Drift done for Xylex.
Got the unnecessary hint heart. It actually does matter in any percent, because that way you can buy a Shot Moon in Snow without having to get a hint heart in Metro, but in World Peace you don't actually get any Shot Moons at all. So it's pretty much just a swag strat. Still pretty cool though.
I wonder if it's almost second nature to use this. Oh, Xylex missing a hit there on Torque Drift. Okay, she'll finish up right here.
As Strav is finishing up Cloud, then be entering Lost.
Well, the race I commentated yesterday, this was what turned the tide, was the Lost Kingdom. So let's see if Strav can keep up the pressure and have a clean Lost.
Interesting. He got a. That's what happens when you get a too fast spin pound. And for some reason, when you get a really fast spin pound like that, it just doesn't activate the moon. But if you ground pound in the same spot, it always works. That's an example of going too fast.
Xylex saying she might have just golded and wooded. That'd be very impressive for a race.
Oh, Strav.
Okay.
Almost diving straight into the poison after activating Klepto. That was pretty scary. Not going to be able to go for the reverse
I have not seen that
strat.
strategy before.
Yeah, that's pretty much the beginner strat. If you don't know how to like manipulate the Trapedal, then you could do a damage boost there. And it pretty much always breaks the moon rock there. But you do have to take damage, so it loses a little bit of time.
See if he gets bridge skip. So we're having a little bit of a stream. Not able to get bridge skip.
Xylex having a little bit of stream issues. Hopefully we can get it resynced.
She's just now getting to Bowser as Stravos, other than taking the first death of this match, having a very clean loss. Xylex splicing in the task. Yep, twisted.
Cloud boost. She's insane. That cloud boost is really fast. Wow.
And I think we just paused Stravos' stream to get everything synced back up. Oh no, Xylex.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Not getting the fast phase.
On to Night Metro.
Alright, so Strav in Metro. He's gonna get a few moons in Night Metro before getting to Mecha there.
Uh-oh.
I'm missing that triple jump. Pretty scary, but managed to save it somehow. And unlike any percent, he's actually going to get this moon right here in Night Metro.
Right, that's usually required in Game Metro Night.
Yeah.
And from the opposite side as well, I believe, as they go for the moon in the chest on the pillar. Nice triple hit of the Goombas. That's always good to see.
Oh, Xylex. I believe she missed Meme Tree right there. Has to go for it again. Oh, it gets a second try.
Oh,
no!
Spoke too soon, maybe.
Oh no!
Second death in a row for
I spoke
Xylex.
too soon. Yeah, that sucks. That Meme Tree movement is way harder than people think it is. It's a lot of really tight jumps. But gets it third try. Third time's the charm. Let's hope we don't see anything more. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
You sure shouldn't have.
I should just shut up. Wow. Alright, so Xylex taking her third death, unfortunately. Oh man.
Speaking of not saying anything,
Yeah.
Wheels
This is not what you want to see.
Run, yeah.
Seems like
Meanwhile,
Xylex is having a little bit of
Mecha Wiggler from Strav.
a little bit of what we call a Mario meltdown. . 'Cause does the cage strat, which is a little bit safer, but has to go to the left side here. And yeah, Strav is done with Mechaligor already. Got a pretty good 2-cycle right there.
Apparently, I am one of the racers in this race. That's interesting.
Oh, this is not good for Xylex. Yeah, she has to take that death there. She could have technically saved it, but if you do save it, then you're gonna get kleptoed because she was too low. So she pretty much has to take the death there.
Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, I believe that's 5 deaths now for her.
Yep.
Strav missing drive-by. Gonna have to back this up. Oh, this is not good.
Missing again.
This is not good. This is really not good. It's really hard to back this up when you don't get drive-by.
There we
Gets
go.
it, but lost a lot of time to that, surprisingly. Oh, Strav. So basically, he's getting this moon, which normally you wouldn't be getting in World Peace unless you did Sewer Clip. So that means Strav is going to be going for Sewer Clip here. So
Xylex was narrowly a second ago avoiding her 6th death and lost.
And for those that don't know, Sewer Clip is a strat in the sewer where you can basically skip the entire puzzle section and then just end up going straight to the...
Xylex!
Oh.
Number 6.
You just go straight to the final room, and it saves about 15 seconds if done optimally. Yeah, this is not what you want to see on Xylex's side. Unfortunately, loss is just really hard.
Well, let's see if she can at least save face here with bridge skip. Yeah, how about that?
Nice. That was pretty good. Pretty good ending, at least.
Good moral victory.
So Strav gonna get his 3rd musician right here out of 4. And for this 4th musician, he's gonna warp up to the rooftop checkpoint, get a few moons, and then go on one of the rooftops to get the last musician. Oh, missing the ledge here, so not getting stunned though. Gonna go for this cat bolt here onto the other side of the building.
Great
and
movement.
getting it pretty clean. Oh, it looks like Xylex ended up taking a death at the beginning of Night Metro. I wasn't paying attention, so I couldn't see how.
Yeah, I didn't see either.
But now we're going to be coming up to a pretty critical moment on Strav's side, because like I mentioned, he is going to go for Sewer Clip. So, getting it in like the first 5 or so tries is pretty crucial.
There's one.
Second try. Wow. That is what you like to see.
Keeping up the pressure.
Very clean Sewer Clip on Strav's side. So now Strav is just gonna hit this button, and that's gonna activate the festival here, which is gonna close out Metro. where Xylex is still in Night Metro climbing this city hall here.
Oh, there's a bobble. Good recovery.
So yeah, not really much is going to happen in Festival, I assume. It's just one big 2D section. Just has to make it from point A to point B, basically.
Yeah, I've literally never seen anyone take a death in Festival in a run.
Yeah, if it did happen, which, you know, knock on wood, but if it did happen, then it would lose a lot of time because you do have to go all the way back to the beginning. Could lose up to like a minute or so.
Oh, apparently there were 3 deaths in one festival yesterday.
3 in one festival, wow. That's pretty unlucky. Takes damage there.
Saying in chat, by the way, is she's on the second cycle of Mecha Wiggler with some interesting strat.
Where's the tank? Why did she uncast it? Alright,
In any event, no issues whatsoever for Strav on the festival as expected. Let's see if Xylex can finish up the Mecha Wiggler, missing a hit. Come on.
Oh, it's gonna be really close.
Oh, okay, got it.
That was like seconds away from missing it. And Strav gonna be closing out Metro. Pretty good. Especially with the second tri-super clip there. This is definitely shaping out to be a pretty good run. I might try to find his PB splits so I can see how far ahead or behind he is.
Better grab my water. Now, we saw a couple runners go for Seaside first yesterday, but Strav sticking with the gambit of going Snow first.
So, in Strav's PB, he got a 37-16 Metro, and I believe in this run, he had like a mid-38. So, he's about a minute behind his PB, but still shaping out to be a solid 113 pace.
Xylex pretty fast drive-by. She mentioned that she remembered her sewer clip strat, so she might go for it here.
And she is indeed going for it, we can see, because she is also getting the trash mode here. So that should actually be pretty interesting. Both runners going for sewer clip. We're not going to see that too often here on the tourney. So Strav, another pretty critical moment here, going to be going for snow clip. He has to get this moon clip right here. That is not clipping, unfortunately. No. But he's going to go for this alternative, which has actually been found recently. It's called screen clip, and you can clip on this side to the left of the screen there.
At what point do you just go back in and reset the boxes? It's not looking good. Oh! Well.
Okay, yeah, gets it.
That works.
Took a little bit, but yeah, at least he's in. Unfortunately, losing a good chunk of time to getting the moon clip.
We're on to Bound Bowl for Strav. Get your guesses out in chat in just a little bit. Yeah, chicken, kui, that's what happens in a single elimination tournament where we seed by times. This is the first round. There were 46 entrants in this tournament. We narrowed it down to 32 for the single elim. And this is the 1 seed versus the 32 seed. So, these things happen.
So yeah, Strav gonna be entering Bound Bowl. I'm assuming he's gonna want like about a 50 to 51 second kind of range. So if you're gonna guess, then be sure to guess that sort of time range there.
One time in 5th grade, I entered a chess tournament and I was the #1 seed. And they made me face the #2 seed in the first round because they thought it wouldn't be fair to the other kids who weren't as good if they got eliminated in the first round. Even though that's not how single elimination tournaments work, and I'm still salty about it, and I'm 27.
Damn. You gotta get the reunion right there. Get all those kids back.
Well, meanwhile, Strav putting up a god mode bound here.
Alright, I'm gonna guess about 50.87.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, that was actually pretty close.
50.7.
Yeah, that's a very solid double.
Well, moment
Very
of truth,
solid
Xylex.
double.
No, I was about to say. Xylex, moment of truth going for sewer clip. There's one.
Interesting angle here. Going at the diagonal.
4.
Yeah, this is not looking good on Xylex's side. Probably already losing time to the non-sewer clip route.
At this point, I don't think she has much other choice.
Yeah, this is a very hard roll cancel clip. Probably one of the hardest roll cancel clips that we do in runs. And
yeah, that's a shame.
That makes sense. So Strav gonna be entering fishing right now. Hopefully he doesn't get too many bites. Obviously, the amount of bites he gets is RNG.
On top of that, insult to injury, taking a death.
Gets it first bite though. Very lucky.
Death number 8 in this run for Xylex. And
oh no, that is a save.
Strav gonna go for Snowdram here.
Interesting setup.
I don't know why she's going for this moon.
Yeah, she doesn't need that. She's gonna have an extra moon.
Yeah.
After here.
Muscle memory, yeah, figured as much.
Killing those piranhas. Gonna get the story moon. So yeah, she is gonna have an extra moon. Because she has to get the story moon and the festival moons, obviously. So Strav entering Seaside here. Strav gonna be rolling towards this first story moon. Gonna use this Gushin here. Gotta keep that Gushin alive, as he is gonna use it to get to the second story moon. So hopefully that Gushin does stay alive. Sometimes it just likes to die on its own randomly. And it is still alive, so he is gonna use that Gushin to get to the lighthouse. And he also wants to keep this Gushin alive for the second story moon. He wants to keep it on the railing right there. It's not the optimal position. You normally want to uncapture on the railing. But as long as he makes it over the railing, that's fine. And that should still definitely make it over the railing.
Thank you. Or is that what's supposed to happen?
Yeah. You want to fall down there and then refill.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
And then he's going to use the cheap to get 2 extra moons here underwater. Xylex having a little bit of trouble on 1 health. Needs to get that heart.
She does.
Taking it pretty safe. Making sure not to take any risks. Because like I said, dying does lose a lot here.
Well, the good news is she's going to be able to finish up this boss fight pretty quickly. And she is off to speak with Pauline. So that's a relief.
Strav hitting that 3rd button. He's going to use this gushing to get 1 more extra moon and then the last story moon before he's going to fight Mollusk. I don't think I've ever seen that strat before. He landed on the hole on the Odyssey. That was really interesting.
Twisted Duck, we do have a Mario 64 Bingo tournament coming up if you want to sign up for that. And to the runner that asked, Tyrone is not in this tournament. Stravos is the #1 seed in this tournament. Xylex just saying in chat she's over 5 minutes behind PB right now. And now, G-Man, I'm putting you on the spot. What is the full name of this boss?
I don't even know if I remember, honestly. I believe it's Mollusk Lancer Dolphin of Lane the Third. Someone
Brigadier
fact check me.
Lancer Mollusk the Third Dolphin of Lane.
Okay, I was close. Good enough.
You get the Dolphin of Bubbling part. That's the most important part. Yesterday, Troy and I were looking up where in the military Brigadier is ranked, which is pretty high, actually.
Oh, I forgot the Brigadier part. I didn't get that.
Yeah. Pretty quick boss fight there, as Xylex is on to Snow Kingdom himself.
Yeah, very good, pretty good boss fight on Strav's side. Xylex gonna be going for the same out-of-bounds movement that Strav didn't manage to get. So maybe Xylex has some luck on her side.
I don't think that's gonna be good enough.
See,
nope.
No, that didn't clip, so she's gonna be going for the box clip, I believe.
Well, in the meantime, she just fell down. Trying to find her way back up.
Oh.
Some rage cameras.
She has to use the pole to climb back up.
There we go. But at least she has the opportunity to do box clip.
Yeah.
Which she does first try.
Yeah. If she did miss that clip, then you have to reload those boxes by entering and exiting the shop, which loses a lot and basically kills your run.
I mean, realistically, this would be a reset for Xylex if this were not a race.
True. You know, minus the 5 deaths and lost.
6.
Strav's still only about like a minute and a half behind his PB.
He is
still,
on to late game.
Yeah, still definitely potential 113, low 114 pace, which would be very good in a race. Misses that moon. And also, Xylex entering down bowl now.
Your guess is out in chat. I'm gonna go 56-38.
I'm not sure what she normally gets, so I'm gonna go for like a 57.11.
Hitting the backside, that's unfortunate. Hopefully she doesn't do that on either of her next 2 laps. Easy spirit fight for Stravos.
Yeah, the key for down bowl is you always want to land on downhill slopes, and you never want to land on uphill slopes as much as you can.
Better second lap there.
So XylexSR about to finish bound bowl right here. Let's see. A little bit far from my guess.
Still pretty good time. Get your cat jams out for my favorite song of the entire soundtrack. Do not see any cat jams. I'm very upset by this.
Is it a song on Strav's side?
Yeah.
Oh. So Strav hitting that lever there.
There we go.
Duck, that is very rude and mean and sad. Strav gonna get these last 2 moons before he captures the meat. Honestly, the story in the luncheon.
Not so capable of being a serial killer, Twisted Duck.
The story in luncheon is pretty weird. I honestly don't like understand it fully. It pretty much involves this bird taking meat for her soup.
Yeah. All of the fork people just want to have a stew festival in peace, but instead this giant evil rooster must ruin everything.
Yeah.
Local rooster ruins everything. XylexSR for Snowdram. Ah,
misses it. Oh man, it actually looked good. Kind of surprised that it missed. Strav done with the first half of the luncheon. Still has about 2 story missions to go. Alright, didn't die. XylexSR gets Snowdram second try. Moves on to Seaside.
I do want to emphasize, XylexSR did win the qualifier tournament to make it in here, which is a very impressive accomplishment. Just kind of running into a buzzsaw today in Strav, and the wheels really fell off in Lost Kingdom. Otherwise, she was playing really well before that.
Yeah, definitely.
Careful, Strav. Good job.
Strav entering this cave. Gonna have to get this moon here in the back.
One at the end, and then off to actually fight the giant bird. I was in
pretty good
box.
Pretty good cave section. Wait, what is... Oh, I think XylexSR was doing 80% movement at the very beginning, but then she realized it's not an 80% race.
Yeah, muscle memory again.
Strav has to climb all the way up to the bird here. Very fancy movement.
XylexSR did both. He did fishing and snowdram, I think.
Wow. That's actually some... Oh no! Man. That was almost going to be really cool because that's new movement that was found pretty recently. Goes for it again.
And second tries the charm.
Yeah. That's some pretty new movement. You can skip the fourth there at the very end by, for some reason, you could just roll straight on the wall. It looks like a wall, but you can literally just roll on it. Yeah. And it allows you to skip the fourth there. I'm not sure how much it saves, but it looks really cool. So now Strav has to fight this bird. You have to hit her on the stomach, and then it's gonna make her throw up some soup. And then you just climb up the soup and stomp her on the head because...
Not after there being
Makes
two
sense.
vomit-based bosses in this game, I just realized.
Wait, what?
Spewer.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was confused. I wasn't thinking of the breathers. What is Nintendo thinking? Rated E for everyone, by the way.
Stravos all done with luncheon, headed off to Bowser Kingdom.
Still very much 113 pace with a good RBM. Which would be very cool to see. I'm not sure what the best time that we've seen in this tourney so far is, but this should definitely be the best time so far.
Pointing out that she was the 11th seed in the qualifiers. So of the 46 entrants that entered this tournament, she was the 41st and has made it to this stage. So that is incredibly impressive.
Wow, yeah.
Just unfortunately
Really good stuff.
having some issues here today. As Stravos off to fight the dragon before heading to Bowser Kingdom. Such a forgettable boss that I always forget that this is part of the late game. But just a reminder to follow both of these runners and us. You probably stream more than I do.
Yeah, I've been streaming a good amount lately. So follow would be appreciated, I guess. And then also follow the runners. Like AC said, Strav has been doing a lot of World Peace grinding for 111. And I believe XylexSR is doing the same. Well, not for 111, but World Peace grinding.
And also big shout out to Saren for putting together all of these restreams, organizing this tournament, helping getting GSA back off the ground. And if you would like to volunteer for this tournament, we do need volunteers. So if you would like to restream, commentate, or run stats, we would really appreciate it. ! Volunteer in the chat to learn how you can help out. Double boss fight going on as XylexSR on the mollusk fight.
She's not going to be able to get the super fast finish, but... Oh no!
Missing that third hit.
Missed that, yeah. She could have ground pounded way earlier, but she ground pounded a little too late, and that caused Moss to move. So not getting the fast kill in the middle of the island, but gonna have to chase him back around.
Continuing to have some trouble. There we go. Stravos all done with Ruined.
Alright, and just a reminder, we do have other matches today. We have Dilly P versus As Harkos at 4 p.m. Eastern. and Speed SMO versus Hay there at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we also do have a bunch of matches tomorrow, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. So
Yeah, I think those are going all day tomorrow.
Yeah, very exciting day. And I believe next week is when round 2 is going to start. So we're going to have some more high-level matches starting next week.
And those PBs are going to be a lot more close together, too. Realistically, I think everybody who's going to be moving on to round 2 has a PB, at least in the 115 range.
Yeah, definitely like sub 120.
So those are going to be a lot of very close and entertaining races.
So Strav entering Bowser's. Obviously, nothing changes here compared to any percent because you do have to get world peace here. There's physically no other option as far as we know. Fast ogre kill. Got the triple jump.
XylexSR in some trouble trying to get the salt jump. Gonna have to go for backup here.
Gets the backup. Strav gonna be doing shards right here. Doing the new shards route, obviously. First 2 shards looks good. Oh, loses speed. Oh man. Gonna have to back the shard up.
Oh, and a bonk again.
Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this 3rd shard really messes up a lot of people in new shards. That's definitely the hardest movement.
Beating himself with birdless? He can.
He does, but he doesn't, Cappy didn't land on the shard there. Have to re-grab it. Yeah, not the best shards. 113 might be pretty close. Yeah, Strav is known for doing that interesting Bowser Jam strat there.
Okay. He's up to fight rabbits. Let's see what he goes for first. Most runners
Harry
go for Harry
first.
first, and that's what he's going as well.
Well, the legend.
Let's see if
Goes
he
for
gets
the
the bomb strat.
Star Bomb strat.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
That's it. Yeah, pretty good.
Very swag.
Let's see if he gets the bomb on there. Yeah, very good. Good Star Bomb there. Now just has to get this 3rd Harriet phase.
That's precisely what he does. Great Harry fight. Off the fight topper. Should not be an issue.
Yeah, very good topper.
Not surprised.
Yeah, besides the shard situation, pretty good bunnies. And I haven't really been paying much attention on XylexSR's side, but she's about to grab this mountain moon here, and then, whoa, weird camera.
There we go. Stravos onto the back half of Bowser. Hoping for a good Mecha Brutal so that he can get a 113 still potentially. 114 definitely extremely on the table.
Yeah, even 114 would be pretty good in a race. So Xylex getting the meat multi-moon. Just has to defeat the bird. And Stravos is going to be entering mech right here.
This is really the moment of truth.
Yeah, this is what's going to matter the most for 113. Very good first bubble. Goes for top required and gets it. Nice. Yeah, that beginning part is arguably the hardest part of the boss fight.
But it's by no means over. Xylex in a bit of danger here, down to 1 bit of health. Looking for target acquired here.
Goes for the new one.
And he missed it!
Oh,
Can
man,
he back
that's
it up?
painful.
No, he's not gonna be able to. Oh, this is bad.
You just have to take the time loss, wait for the Pokio to spawn. That's pretty much the only way. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I'm not really sure how doable 113 is anymore.
Yeah, I think 113 is pretty buried at this point.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it anymore. But 114 still for sure.
Yes.
Which will be a very good race time.
I've said in chat that he was going for a quote insane unquote strat there.
Oops is definitely the word.
Well, in any event, still handily in the lead is Xylex, still cleaning up Luncheon Kingdom.
Yeah, I'd say
Stravos is headed to the moon.
so. Yeah, Xylex still has to defeat the bird right here. Let's see how good the climb she can get. Goes for this vault right here. Makes it up. Oh, what? That was really weird. Got a lava bounce off of the bubble. Uses the bubble to make it up. Alright. At least she didn't die.
Yeah, and getting the checkpoint refills her health,
news.
so yeah.
So now making it up to this Crocodile fight.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of an appetizer for the final fight that Stravos is going to have on the right side of your screen.
Is that pun intended?
Yes.
Okay. Gets the first hit. Let's see. Gotta land on that stomach. Nice. Just have to climb up the second time. Good second hit. Oh, barely hit the stomach there on the third phase. So Xylex gonna be getting this last hit in as Strav goes for Moon Cave Skip.
Nice.
Pretty clean one wall jump.
Yeah, going the harder route, but he got it very cleanly, and he is off to fight Bowser for the second and final time.
So, yeah, Xylex is now done with launching. She's going to be entering Ruined as Stravos is going to be in the middle of this Gaza fight.
Darker Side tournament would be interesting. I was actually thinking the other day, doing like a tournament where like the first round is any percent, second round is World Peace, third round is Dark Side, then Darker Side, and then the finals are all moons.
That would be really weird. That would be interesting though.
Yeah,
I can't really
might not be too particularly interesting, but
I can't really see all moons being the final one. I could probably see just Darker being the one that closes it out, because all moons is obviously really long, and I don't think a lot of people have over 8 hours to do gameplay.
makes sense.
Yeah, Almonds is probably way too long for a tournament setting.
We could do like a
Even
one-time Darker Side race though. That'd be fun.
Even Darker is kind of pushing it, because 3 hours is still a lot of gaming.
Well, I mean, you figure... Oh, well, you'd have to break it up, like, go in 2-hour shifts, like we did for that Minecraft tournament and all that. Hard cross time zones, yeah, that's a good point. I feel like a Darker Side race would be fun. Just get, like, you know, one race, whoever's the fastest wins. You don't even have to do a tournament. I was going for 2D here. Tries it once, not even close.
Yeah, doesn't get it. That's the trick that we were talking about at the beginning of this run, actually. 2DSS. Alright, so Strav about to be finishing this run. Like we said, unfortunately 113 isn't live anymore due to the mishap in neck. But still probably going to be getting a mid to low 114.
Saren,
to get you...
is the final just best of one race, or we do a best 2 or 3 for the final?
I can check. I can double check right now. Yeah, finals are best of 3. Everything else is best of 1.
I figured. Yeah, so that's like longer than like if it goes all 3 races as a Xylex finishing up Dragon.
Yeah,
that would be about this. Like, no, that would be longer than Darker Side. Actually.
Yeah, there will be intermissions though, probably like 15-minute intermissions or something. So it will probably even out. Strav's finishing his run, getting a mid 114. GG's in the chat. Very good stuff. Looks like a 114.26 if the time is right.
And that is precisely what it is. Congratulations to Stravos, finishing 2 minutes behind his PB.
Still a very good run for all the mistakes that he had.
Yeah, really, very solid gameplay, and I believe that is the fastest world peace so far in this tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
So Stravos really being one to watch.
Also got to pull off a lot of the tricks, as we saw. You know, he got IP skip after a few tries, and he got sewer clip second try.
Had that really clean movement in Luncheon. Got the screen clip in Snow.
Yeah.
We are gonna stick around here and let you watch Xylex conclude her run. But just a reminder, we have 2 more races coming up for you this afternoon. You can see there on the bottom, Dilly P95 versus AZ Harkos is going to be starting at 4 o'clock. So that'll be in just about 40 minutes time. And then Speed SMO versus Hey there in the final race this evening. Xylex is gonna... I think Xylex is gonna pack it in, she just said. Xylex is gonna pack it in DNF. That's super unfortunate. Really bummed to see that happen, but... Mega props to Xylex. Everybody get some love and support out for Xylex in the chat. 41st seed in this tournament, making it to the round of 32.
Yeah, unfortunately just had a pretty bad placement in the seeding and couldn't really show off her skill, but she definitely had a good time in the qualifiers, I'd say.
I do not believe we're going to do interviews, so make sure you stick around and support the remaining racers in their races. G-Man, it has been a pleasure commentating with you. Thank you for providing the game knowledge.
Yep, thank you.
All right, and stick around. Why do you see one? Oh, never mind. We're doing interviews.
Oh.
Nobody said anything about interviews, and nobody was in the waiting room, so I figured we were going to do interviews.
Looks like Strav is going to be entering for interviews.
All right, we are welcomed by the #1 seed Strav, pulling off a 114. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you. Sorry, I just had a bite of some protein bar.
Nice.
My mouth's a little full, but I can communicate, I think.
All right. Yeah, I'm off to get food myself as soon as this is over. So I guess most recently, what happened there in Mech?
I just went for a really fast final hit, honestly. I've been trying to push myself to go lower and sooner, because the lower you are, the sooner you hit the bubble, and yeah, that time was too low.
I had a number of really good recoveries there, namely the one in snow with the screen clip. I believe that's some newer movement.
Yeah, I recently learned that just for fun. I think if it was like, I don't know, in a run setting or really like anything, I think I would normally choose a different clip. Like, I even prefer the old downstairs clip in the tunnel, to be honest. Like, I get that one a lot. It's just a more normal roll cancel clip, so I don't know. The new one's weird to me, but I think I would do box clip anyway, which is like a 9-second time loss, right. But it's pretty consistent. Like, you're not gonna miss it very often, so yeah, it's maybe a little slow, but it's not gonna be worse than 9 seconds.
Overall, what are your thoughts in your run? Are you pleased? Are you displeased?
So pretty early on today, I figured that I wasn't in my like top performance. I can hang on, I can just like do everything just barely, but I'm not in the mindset to just go at everything really hard and do everything really well. So I just tried to have fun with it, especially after missing IP skip. I sort of chilled out a bit and tried to relax, because, you know, racing gets you nervous, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. G-Man, any questions for Strav?
Yeah, I'm just curious, are you going to be doing like IP skip in all of your runs? Because I wasn't actually expecting you to go for it there. So
I think it's going to be required. Sewer clip is maybe not so required. DSS is maybe not so required. But nearing the end of the tournament, yeah, IP skip's definitely going to be required, I think.
We did notice that you got a second try sewer clip, so maybe it might be a pretty reliable strategy.
Yeah, I've been doing it in runs, and it's pretty good. I have a pretty good setup for it. It's just, you know, sometimes you can completely forget your setup and spend like a whole minute there just wondering what's going wrong. That's not any good for a race, you know. So I'll think about doing it. Right now, I'm kind of convinced I should keep doing sewer clip, but we'll see.
Oh, we do want to bring light that Xylex has joined the chat. Xylex, congratulations. Tough break there, but really impressive making it this far into this tournament. The number 41 seed, making it all the way through the qualifiers, so congratulations. Looked like you were off to a pretty good start in the first couple of kingdoms, and then just the wheels fell off and lost.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
Happened. I knew when I was going into this race, I pretty much stood no chance. I had very little to none preparation whatsoever. So, honestly, I just kind of didn't prepare for that much because there was really no need, and there's also an 100% bet going on that's really been having me on full focus because I really don't want to do a 100% run for a certain bet. So world peace hasn't really been my main focus, but even just to get here, I'm absolutely amazed just to get here.
Yeah, you should be. Obviously, really impressive making through the qualifiers.
Yeah.
I think you said you were the 11th seed and made it in the top 2 of those
I was 11th
qualifiers.
seed, yes, because I entered the tournament with a 128, and when I was derusting for the qualifiers, I only had 2 days to do it because I was focusing on Super Mario Galaxy a lot. I only had 2 days, and I found out that I was playing really well for only having 2 days to practice. So, I PB'd in both my races, getting a 123 and a 122 in my second race. Which,
well, congratulations.
Yeah.
What's going to be your main takeaway from this experience?
This run was at least worthwhile for something with the 0.2 ruined goals I got.
We take those.
Yeah, we take them. For sure. So this run was at least worth my time for something. I think just like the main takeaway from the race is that just like, I feel like if you're playing well, like you'll mostly keep into that rhythm, but like when you just like start making the mistakes and they just keep on coming, it's really, really hard to not snowball when you just like, it just spirals so much. So it's just really difficult to play well after you've made a massive mistake like I did in Lost Kingdom. I was already like 50 seconds behind Zada Wooded, so I really just didn't expect to play well whatsoever after them. And then the Lost mistakes just happened, and it kind of just all fell apart from there.
G-Man, any questions?
No, I think we're ready to close it. So we're actually pretty ahead of schedule right now. The next match is supposed to start in 30 minutes.
Yeah, Dilly versus Az. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, I believe they might actually start earlier.
I think we have Dansta and Troy on commentary, so that will definitely be one to watch.
Yeah.
Well, Strav, Xylex, GG's to both of you. Thanks for stopping by for the interviews. G-Man, thank you for the comms.
Yeah, thanks everybody. GG's.
All right, yep. Make sure you stick around for these remaining 2 races. I'm sure they will be excellent. Take care, guys.
Bye.
See ya.